if your front squat looks like this, and you have a lot of wrist pain, then all you need to do is this one thing to make it look like this. And no wrist pain. Okay, so do this with me. Actually, stand up, do what I do. All right, so you're gonna make your arms short, now make your arms long. Make them short again, make your arms long. The secret to doing it without having any wrist pain is to make your arms long. So if I'm here, when I'm front squatting, I want to be in the protracted position, not the retracted position. This retracted position makes my range of motion from my arms a lot shorter, and it makes it harder for me to get my hands all the way back there. But if I go to the protracted position, now it's easier for me to get, as you can see, get my hand to my shoulder. So all I'm doing to get the rebar bar from here to here is making my arms longer. So they're not like this, they're like this. From here, can't really get it all the way down, it's not comfortable. If this was a lot of weight, it would just fall right out of my hands. But right here, I brought my shoulders forward in a protracted position, now it's comfortable, now it's resting here. There's not a lot of strain on the wrist. But if I'm here, there's a lot of strain on the wrist. See how far back my wrists are bent? It's not resting on my clavicle. If this was heavier, pretty much break my wrist. But right here, it's resting on my clavicle, it's comfortable, well, relatively comfortable, not really that comfortable. It's never gonna be a comfortable exercise. But keeping my shoulders in that protracted position allows it to rest better. Right on my clavicle, I'm able to do this. Now, if you're struggling to coordinate protracting and retracting your scapula, what you can do is find a pull apart like so. You don't have to jump up, you can probably just step up. But from here, watch this. This is retracted. This is protracted. Let me do it again. Retracted, protracted. For the protracted position, I'm just relaxing. I'm letting my scapula come all the way up to my ears. And then for the protracted position, I'm pulling my scapula down to my feet. I'm squeezing my lats. So just down and up. So this is a good way for you to practice that motion if you find that getting the protraction and retraction is really very difficult for you. If you can do this, then you're able to do this. Say you don't want to do it from a bar hanging. Well, you can do it on the floor too. So just place your hands on the floor like so, get into that top plank position. From here, you're going to practice that same thing. You're going to push the floor away from you without moving your arms, and then you're going to bring yourself to the floor without bending your elbows. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to go retract position. I didn't bend my elbows. I just brought my chest to the floor. Then I push the floor away from me. Just bring my upper back to the ceiling, and then chest to the floor. So this is going to be protract. This is going to be retract. Protract, retract. This is something you can do to help remind yourself to stay in a protracted position when you're doing a front squat. Take the barbell, clean it up. Once you make sure it's spotless, if you're able to do this, you're in the perfect, you're in a protracted position. As you can see, I can move around flawlessly without having to worry about the barbell falling apart. Not falling apart, falling off my clavicle here. And it's not resting on my clavicle, it's actually resting on my front delts and my upper chest area. So as you can see, it's very stable, it's not falling off. So this is one way for you to be able to make sure you're in that protracted position when you're front squatting. Also, another tip I have that's going to make your front rack position that much better. It's going to be bringing your elbows close together. So if I take the barbell here, as you can see, my elbows are spaced out. I'm still protracted, but my elbows are spaced out. But if I bring them together, now the barbell sits more comfortably on my clavicle and my delts. If I have it away, it's going to be falling forward and it's going to come off my chest. But here, my elbows are closer together. It allows me to get more range of motion through my scapula and keep my elbows up higher. Whereas if here, it's hard to get my elbows up. I bring them together, now they're up higher. Here's what it looks like from the side. Spaced out, in. Once again, spaced out, all the way together, much better front rack position. All I'm really doing is I'm in the protract position here, and then bring my hands closer together. Now it's like everything is lengthening. I'm getting more range of motion because now I'm stretching it more. here instead of here. It's still protracted, more, less. So make sure to bring your elbows together, touch them together. And once you've improved your front rack position, you'll be able to squat whatever weight you want without any wrist pain, though it may cause pain elsewhere. All the way up and down. Light work. No pain in the wrist at all. Just pain in the legs. Easy work.